Oh, man. Ooh, that was a good night's sleep. You ever have one of those nights where you just get a good night's sleep? I'll tell you, it's because of this fancy bed is why. So that's our to-do list. But I haven't even gotten ready for the day yet. Normally I don't record this early, but I figure maybe you guys sort of want to see my morning routine. Anyways, my name is Sean. People on the... Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, man, when you would hold again for who knows how long. What, 7 or 8 hours? Feels really nice. Anyways, my name is Sean. People on the internet call me SPUMWhack. And today I do sort of... I'll just brush my teeth. I do sort of plan on finishing the Witherwood farm, like I said I was going to, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Probably what I'm going to be doing is going in to check on Children's Flat, because we did a bit of a stream. We did a bit of a stream yesterday. Oh, I forgot to put the toothbrush back. And on that stream, we made sure to give Zwiljan a proper welcome. Let's grab our to-do list before we actually go anywhere. A proper welcome to the server. We built probably what I'm going to be dubbing a confetti rocket. And of course, when I say yesterday, I mean yesterday to when I started recording this. Ever since I've done my new recording style, it takes me a few days to record a single episode. But I think they're a lot more fun than they used to be. So anyways, we're heading over to Zwiljan's. I don't even know really how to pronounce his name. Zwiljan. Heading over to his plot right now to check out see if he actually has looked at or used the confetti rocket yet. And based on the looks of it, looks like the confetti rocket is still in place. It's quite large, as you can tell. And down at the bottom right here, we have a little redstone set up with some fireworks inside these dispensers. Once you press the button, it'll pull this piece of dirt, and then all these wool carpets will come tumbling down to the ground at the same time that fireworks are being launched up into the sky. So it'll be a whole big ol' colorful welcome celebration thing that'll just litter a whole bunch of garbage all over his plot, and it should be a lot of fun. But today, what I want to do, what I want to spend most of the day doing, is finishing the wither portion of the Witherwood farm, which, to be honest, I'm not even entirely sure if it'll work. When I tested it in my creative world, I tested it, and I got as far as placing the wither, and he destroyed all my redstone, and I was like, you know what? It all works in theory. I'm just going to build it on survival, and who knows if it'll work or not. And now that it's done, I realized they may have changed wither behavior, since the tutorial I was going off of was for an older version of Minecraft. Not a very much older version of Minecraft. It was just a few months old, but it was a previous version, so I don't remember if they got the wither taken care of. I don't know if they got the wither taken care of in that time. But I want to name a viewer item just real quick, like I've got my iron blocks around here somewhere. In response to the fact that I accidentally stole a whole bunch of iron from Humbo's maze, we're going to be naming a block of iron stolen. Suggested by X of Pick. Also got a name tag right here for Zombro, which is another thing we checked on the stream. You should definitely check out when I stream, by the way. You probably have a lot of fun. And I think now that we've gone over that, this to-do list has been taken care of. I'm going to go put that back up in my bedside table. And then I am going to get my inventory ready. I'll probably even start the cart over to Muse Manufacturing so that we can actually get this wither farm built and taken care of. What up, Zombro? There you go, have a name. He just likes to chill. He just likes to chill on his tracks right there. So I got the inventory prepped, all the stuff we're gonna need. And speaking of naming zombies, I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring this up, but I do want to bring this up. So, a while ago I mentioned a prank I did on someone that I guess I won't spoil it anymore as far as the actual details go, but the prank itself has actually sort of expired. All the changes I made used entities in the world, and the entities in the world have just despawned, unfortunately. So the prank is basically expired at this point, which is sad. But I still got a good video of... Ooh, it just jumps right at you, does it? I still got a good video of it that I'm probably going to release at some point next week. That is the plan anyway, and then it's just gonna have a little, like, disclaimer on it saying, you know, we did this, but unfortunately it never really got a response video in time. As real life gets in the way, and it is sort of my fault. I did not ask the person, it was Corrales, by the way, I didn't really ask him if he had time to do a response video. I just sort of pranked him and told him after the fact. So it is sort of my fault. You guys can blame me for that, but luckily the prank itself was at least pretty fun to do. So I'm going to release that probably sometime next week. In the meantime, let's do this wither farm that we're working on right now. Let's go ahead and start by extending some hoppers down here. Now we're gonna be we're mostly done with the actual cage portion, but we need to make sure when we summon the wither he doesn't destroy everything, so he's gonna be in water while he does so. We're gonna be doing that by first placing our roof, just like we have to do anyway. And we take a dispenser, flop it down right there. You're gonna house a water bucket inside of you. Bat, what you doing up there? And then we make sure to extend this roof past one right here, and then we fill the rest of this in with upside down half slabs. Now we're going to be placing the various things. I really should have cut out more of this area. We got a little lazy on this side. We're going to be putting a snow golem right there to hopefully distract the wither. This is the part that I think may have been fixed. So perhaps there's a way to adjust this later, but we will adjust that if the time comes to it. So now we got a nice little snow golem in there. We're going to be whipping out our blocks of iron again and continuing this back so that we can continue trying to distract the wither with an iron golem, because he's got two different things that need distracting, and I also got to clear out a whole bunch more of this area. Well, it took about 4 sittings, but this is what the final product, what I'm hoping the final product looks like. I figured I'm going to test this live on camera first, rather than make sure I do it absolutely correctly, because, I mean, let's face it, as much as I hope this thing works, we all admit that it'd be pretty hilarious if I screwed the pooch on this and just destroyed the entire thing. So, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't know what direction this is gonna go. If it's anything like what happened during testing, I spawned the wither and then he busted out of his box and then destroyed half the redstone that I had back there, and I gave up. And I just started this one now. So we'll see what happens. Let's place down the soul sand. 1, 2, trace, quattro. And then let's place the wither skulls. What? No, that's not where a wither skull goes. Back, thank you. 1, 2, and I also would like to get some solids hotbarred so I can't, well, I don't know, if I do have to end up fighting in here, it's going to be really, really unfortunate, because this water is going to push me around, and, whew, I'm nervous. I'm even going to drink my strength potion first, because I really don't trust myself. So, strength potion's done. We've got our decent sword. A little bit of smite on there. I don't even have sharpness. I don't know if smite works on the wither or not. We'll take the instant healings, as that's probably what I'll need right off the bat. Take an instant and a slow one, so I got options. Emergency water bucket can stay right there. Third skull. Oh man, this is terrifying. So we have to put down the wither skull and then flick the switch. Let the water flow over him so that when he explodes, he does not get in a little initial escape and he doesn't damage any blocks. I'm doing just one last check to make sure everything looks good. And I think everything looks good. So we should be good. Oh, I hope I didn't mess this up. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Wither is down. Flip our water switch. Now let's get to a safe distance, but not so far away that I can't fight. Oh, I get away from an explosion at least. And then hurt a little bit. Well, he seems to shoot a ball at me a little. Not quite sure if the distraction did his job. He should not have been able to fire a ball at me. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Feeling alright? Well, it looks like he's attacking him now. I may have just gotten the initial ball. Because it looks like he's firing straight up against that wall. Alright, let's find a safe-ish spot to stand. Somewhere where he'll only damage a little bit of redstone if he hits me. Hey, buddy. You good? You pissed off at the various golems? The iron golem and the snow golem? Can I hang out with you? Are you just ready to chill and have fun? I'll try and get back up there. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm pretty pleased. Let me grab some more not quite those solids. These... right? Let's just try to open the chest. Something. Do I have cobblestone in one of these? Yeah, I got lots of cobblestone in this thing. We're gonna turn him down also. There we go. Super quiet hostile creatures. Let's get back up here. Let's dance around in the window. We should even be able to hit him. See, the thing is, this wither is unfortunately temporary. I don't want to ever log out with him right here because apparently there's some issues with servers. Ooh, he just slid forward a little bit. That was scary. There's some issues with him sliding around us out of server, so we're going to actually kill him at the end of each sitting. But I want to make sure the actual tree farming portion is done correctly, so... see how much bone meal we have. I'm even actually just going to place a whole... actually, I'm just going to place logs. I don't think I have a whole lot of spare bone meal, but luckily we have spare logs. So let's pretend like this machine is already quite full before I go grab some. It's so noisy with the thunder in the background now, too. So that's all right there. So this is ready to start getting pushed along through the system. I've got bone meal in the top dispenser, I do believe. Can I check the top dispenser? No, of course I cannot. I need to go up inside this machine to check the top dispenser. We got 41 pieces of bone meal. That should be enough for a couple of trees. Let's test this thing out. Grab our saplings, which is in one of these chests. There we go, 64 saplings. Probably not even going to need this many. And I'm even going to take it kind of slow and steady on planting these things in case any large trees happen to grow. You know what I realize about this machine is it is incredibly noisy. We got... Woo! We got clicking of that going on, we got pistons firing, we got thunder in the background, we got the wither. I'm even just going to turn the whole game volume down significantly because of how noisy this thing is. So, seems to work. I'm going to get 3 of these things built, let them run through the system, wait for the clicking to start again. It's sort of unnecessary, but whatevs. And I think... oh god. I think we are in business. It's been a handful of trees. I haven't actually checked the log detector yet. Get me out of here. Have not actually checked the log detector yet. It looks like it's working. It looks like a few trees have been pushed along, possibly destroyed inside the chest. Oh, there's got a whole bunch of other good junk in here. Let's try more trees since we didn't seem to find any logs in there. This is scary. This is a little bit scary. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and grow. How much bone meal do we have left? 17 pieces. I don't think we can kind of see through this thing, so that's neat. Let's do like 3 more trees. 2. And, oh, I hear different explosions. And 3. This is the third tree. Push through the system. See what happens. The wither's still in place, so that's good. We haven't had any logs go too far. Check the machine, and we have logs. We have logs, so you know what that means? That means we have a perfectly functional AFK auto tree farm. Oh my god, I'm so excited, because aside from the little creeper that you saw during the montage blow me up right there, this thing went off without a hitch. We should kill the wither. That's how we have to end the episode, is by killing the wither. He sort of explodes in between shots, so that's something to keep an eye out for. I just don't want to go AFK and let him escape. So let's test the actual death portion of this thing. Hey, buddy. It should just be hit, step back, let the water reflow. Oh god, he didn't like that at all. He withered me, and it appeared as though the water stream was ruined. So I don't think that is a very effective method. I'm gonna have to get that water stream back. Luckily, we can get there. Oh, we can do it from the top. We can repair it from the top, I do believe. So let's head up here, put some more water inside this thing. Flip a switch on the bucket. And I believe I heard it drop its water, right? I can't see. Oh, I'm about to die. Splash potion? Hey, thanks. It's so hard to tell when your health is like black. But we should be good right now. He's not pissed off anymore. We still got the water flowing right there. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I don't really know how to kill him. So, I messed up the building of this thing pretty badly. I just noticed. I was about to do a whole outro and everything. I put these pistons too low right here. These pistons actually need to be moved one up right, because they're not pushing through the window. They're pushing this out of the way, which is a really unfortunate mistake to make, and I'm glad I caught it before I let this wither do a whole bunch of damage to this place. So I need to tear this down and move this piston up one. I'm even going to grab some more water before I do this and replace it right there. So that was terrifying. And indeed, I'm not even certain if this machine is safe anymore. Pretty scary, actually. I want to get up using a spot that won't get in anything's way, most notably the wood that I have right here. And I don't think I have any axes either, unfortunately. Now, I cannot think of an efficient way of killing this dude. Stop looking at me, you're scaring me. I can't, are you? No, he's pretty angry at me. He's pretty angry at me. He's supposed to be distracted by the golem, but I don't think that's happening anymore. Ever since I hit him, he's pretty upset. But of course, I can't continue to piss him off without him damaging the water stream up there. So what I'm gonna actually do is grab a whole bunch. Ugh, that's unfortunate. I may just log out. I may log out in the chunk that he's in and see if I can get some reinforcements over here to kill this guy before he damages this entire place. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode right here. Don't forget, has nothing to do with this wither, but we just had a SPUMWAC unofficial UHC. Me and some other folks over on the SPUMWAC subreddit. I encourage you to check it out. We're probably gonna do another one pretty soon. We had like 40-something players. It was a good time. But it wasn't like hosted by me. I just sort of jumped in because a lot of the people on the Reddit were doing it. So I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun. I'll join in. So, yeah, if you want to do something like that, check out that subreddit. Also, don't forget to check out HERMITCRAFT.com, HERMITCRAFT on Google+. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to get rid of this wither safely and effectively. Anyways, I will talk to you guys next time.